Please go ahead.
My name is Tom Whatley. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen of the board, Mr. Superintendent. But I want to talk to you real quick. I'm hoping sometime tonight that I'm not going to be the only one that mentions the MOU and how the board unanimously voted with regard to Race to the Top. You know, in round one, Race to the Top, that amounts with 179,000 kids. I think we were looking at $21 million. That's $30 per child. I think most of our parents spend that, even more on our children. We're selling our children out to the federal government. Thank you. What I'm asking the board to do before the deadline on this is reconsider that MOU. Take a deep, hard look. Please don't rubber stamp it. Please don't just say, okay, let's do it and get it in there with provisions, because I'm hearing a little bit different story about how we can pull out of that versus what's being said here. And I heard that from a really good source. So I'm asking you all to take another look at that and say, what can we do to work around that? Because I honestly believe that it's no different than Senate Bill 6. It's going to shut our teachers down. All right, and we're going to have to answer to the federal government instead of the local control that we have now. Now, I want to tell you something. There's 5 potential new board seats coming up. And when I say that, I'm not being facetious, but when I say that, in your last 6 months as board members, how do you want to be remembered? Honestly, how do you want to, because I know, you know, there's a couple of, you know, retirements, and there could be some election possibilities. There may be somebody going to the county commission. So you're looking at a big change. I don't care who's trying to round up what candidates to be on their side. I'm not going to say who, but you guys know what I'm talking about. How do you want to be remembered when you walk out of here? Do you want to be remembered that you did the right thing for your constituents? Because the people are telling you what you need to do. The people that voted you in. Your constituents, the teachers, the employers are asking you to do the right thing. Okay? Not what you think somebody puts in front of you and you just stamp it. Real quick, with less than a minute left, I want to move over to another topic. Last year, we had the FCAT, and Dr. Johnson sent out this robocall, please make sure your children get a lot of rest prior to coming to the FCAT. That was the time change. And so the kids lost an hour of sleep. And I just looked at my answering machine with, I couldn't believe I was hearing that. But the board knew this well ahead of time. Now we're doing it during Passover. I would respectfully, you know, Dr. Benaim, you being the chairman, I know you can write a three-line letter to the governor on Senate Bill 6, and you can write a 2-page recommendation for Dr. Hernandez. Can you as the board say, hey, can we maybe move around that a little bit and not interrupt Passover? Thank you.